So today I'm just going to be showing you some of my postpartum goodies. So this is my box. I keep this box in the bathroom because it has everything that I need, and I keep it right beside the toilet for close reach. So first things first is this Parry bottle. So this bottle, what you do is you pretty much just fill it up with water, and you fill it up with warm water. I like to fill it up with warm water, and you just, instead of, because if you have like stitching or tears or anything down there, it's kind of painful at first, and instead of wiping, it helps to just like use this to clean the area, and then you pat it dry so that we won't be like disturbing the stitches or just causing more unnecessary pain. So I use that. That's like number one. And then I got these adult diapers from Amazon. These are like literally a lifesaver. So instead of using pads, I've been using these, and they just help so much without you worrying about, you know, things sliding out of place. It just gives you maximum comfort, maximum coverage. So I really love these. So then inside of, if you're using pads or if you're using the diapers, inside of that I just put some Tux medicated cooling pads, and so it's soaked in witch hazel, and all you do is you line them up in your pad or in your diaper, and you just put it just let it soothe your area down there, and it really helps. Like, I cannot use the restroom without applying new Tux pads, and this was given to me, the actual Tux brand, but I did get this brand from the hospital, so I like those better because I feel like they have more of a cooling effect, but these were getting me through those first days before I got those. So definitely ask at the hospital if they have any Tux pads. They call them Tux pads, so ask if they have any Tux pads, and if they do, get you some, please. So another thing that they supplied me with at the hospital was like loads of pads. So these are super large, and they provide great comfort. But once I use pads all at the hospital because I wanted to save my diapers for when I got home. So I used the pads at the hospital, and they did wonderful. Usually you're bleeding more, but if you can, just get 2 packs of diapers so that you can use some at the hospital as well, because it would just make you feel better knowing that you're 100% covered all throughout. So they definitely supply you with these. You don't have to ask for these. They supply you with these. So something else that I've been using is this perennial spray. This was also gifted to me, and you pretty much just spray it down there. You can spray it on your pad, or you can spray it in your diaper, or you can just spray it on the area down there just to keep things, smelling good and feeling good, because there's a lot going on down there. So you just want to make sure that you're keeping it fresh. And this smells really good. It has natural ingredients like water, witch hazel, cucumber, lavender, flower oil, peppermint oil, and it's organic. So it's by the brand Earth Mama. I know you probably heard of that if you have been looking into like postpartum essentials. So another thing that I would definitely recommend is a cooling pad. So this was clutch for like the first couple days when things were very intense. So you definitely need some type of cooling or heating pad. I don't really use this anymore, and I'm a little over a week, so I'm not yet 2 weeks postpartum, but I am a little bit over a week postpartum, and I don't have to use this as much because it's not as intense as it was those first couple days, but it's always good to have. So I think that is pretty much everything that I have been using. If you have any other like advice or essentials that you would recommend for other people to use, then definitely leave them down below. For the most part, I feel okay. I don't have extreme pain. I can just tell that everything is healing back together. I did have a partial 3rd-degree tear, so it was very intense and painful at first, and it kind of hurt to walk. because of the swelling, but using all of this in the ice packs and things like that definitely helped. Something else that has been really helpful is this sitz bath. So it's called a sitz bath, and this is what it looks like. So pretty much you put this on the toilet seat, and then you fill the basin, which is what I just showed you, and you fill this up with warm or hot water, however you prefer. Then you hang this up above. So pretty much once the water is in, it flows through this tube, and to keep the water that's in here regulated, you'll just open up this clamp. So this clamp allows the water to come through. Once the water is moving, the water that's in the basin just flows out of here. So it's kind of, I don't know, when the nurse first told me about it, it was kind of confusing, but it's actually really, really not confusing. They give you instructions, and as long as you follow these instructions, it's actually really, really simple. And this helps because it kind of like you submerge your vagina area down in the sitz bath, and it basically helps with like the inflammation, and it just helps cool and soothe everything down there. So it's recommended that you do this at least 3 times a day. I don't do it 3 times a day. I've actually only done it once, but it's been really, really helpful that one time that I did do it, because right after I did it, I noticed like I was able to move around a lot easier. Ouch. Yeah. So they have these at the hospital. This is their version of it. I looked online, and there's so many other ways that you can do it with like herbs and essential oils and stuff. But I use water, just water, and that helped. So definitely do your research and look and see if there's anything else that you want to add to your sitz bath. They gave me this at the hospital, so definitely ask for a sitz bath. Okay, so the things that you need to ask for at the hospital is a sitz bath, cooling pads, because they also have cooling pads at the hospital. And these are things to take home with you, because of course they give you a lot of things while you're there, but before you leave, you need to make sure you're getting all the things that they have. So cooling pads, sitz bath, tucks, the Parry bottle, they're going to give you the Parry bottle no matter what, pads, and if they have diapers, you can ask for diapers. I don't know if they had diapers because I didn't ask. Because I already had some at home. So yeah, so this is pretty much just like some things that have helped me get through my first week and a half of postpartum, because like I said, I did have a 3rd-degree tearing, and these things just help soothe my area, just make me feel better and heal a lot easier. So it's definitely still a process. I'm still healing, but I can say that I do feel a lot better compared to like the first few days when I was home. And yeah, so hopefully you found this video helpful. If you have any other suggestions that I didn't use on my journey, you can definitely leave them down below, because they can help the next person out. But yes, wishing you all much love, much abundance, and thank you guys for tuning in.